Hello everybody, my name is Chrissy-T and we'll be picking up from where we left off in the middle of a conversation with Juliet and Harrison. Now we're bouncing over to Juliet and Joseph.
Hello, Juliet.
Oh, hi again.
I just had to look at the news.
Yeah, it's exactly what we feared.
It looks pretty harsh, yes, but I made an interesting discovery that we need to have a word about. I need to talk to you and your colleague, Harrison?
Yes, I was just chatting to him. I could set up a conference call. He's eager to meet you.
That would be great.
Give me a moment. He wants to talk. I'll set up a conference call.
Wait. Nina mentioned the cops are wiretapping her calls. Said it yourself. Why not chat?
I mean, we're tapping both. Doesn't matter. I think a call is much more appropriate for legal counsel. Raises less eyebrows and chats might be logged just as easily. We're just the average couple seeking advice, right?
Couple?
We need to do this. Don't speak too openly. Don't mention wiretaps, okay?
I don't like this, but alright.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, Joseph. Seems this is working. Hello, Harrison. I presume?
Yeah, and you're the law guy.
Right, the law guy. Call me Joseph.
Alright, Joseph.
I just read about your group on the TNB. I guess isn't exactly brightening things up for you.
You could say that. So Jules here has big faith in your skills.
Joseph, care to elaborate on what you found out?
Yeah, okay. Oh, so you all know the safety bill?
Yeah?
Yeah.
All in all, it's an aggregation of paragraphs to get people behind bars much more easily and to pry on their lives if necessary.
If necessary? No, they use it as a star excuse for spying on people all the time, intimidate them.
Yes, I understand what's particularly dangerous about it for you is that the individuals might be prosecuted by mere indication of threats to the nation. In specific situations, it'll be more than enough to point at a word you said in a rage to consider you dangerous. That's enough to hold you for some time. What's even more problematic for you is the so-called transavity of indication.
The what?
You all form a group, an activist group that links you with one another. Now, if there's sufficient indication, say Abraham created thought to commit crimes or even worse acts of terrorism, well, they'll have grounds to arrest you all. We didn't do anything. How is this just?
This is so freaking outrageous. They'll twist and turn their so-called evidence until they get what they need.
You will need to be very, very careful.
You will need to be very careful from now on.
We can do something about this, right?
We need explicit evidence showing Abraham created the script to be peaceful, prove it beyond any doubt.
That's why I need to ask you about Abraham, to find out about his original intention. Well, ask away. The two of us were friends for a while, but I never had the feeling he told me a lot about what was going on in his life. He was quite reclusive. Indeed.
How was thought formed? He formed about me discovering my blog, said he wanted to start a debate club. I said fine, we had a couple of lame meetings, nothing much happened.
A debate club, that would be good. That could hardly be regarded as a terrorist cell.
Yeah, but Abe was obsessed with getting his message out, making people aware of what the government was doing. And we know why, don't we? Because in his mind, the government screwed him over because of him breaching the contract.
During my studies, I met Abraham online by chance. He motivated me to take my course.
Mr. Goldfield seems quite the charmer, like all the people around him gathered.
Where's Juliet?
This confirms our finding from 2 days ago. Miss Carrington is indeed important to thought.
Harris...
Whoa.
Basically, it's who do I think? I think they all deviated.
I'm not sure if I'm willing to believe this is really contradictory to what Abraham Goldfields wanted. If so, why didn't he do anything about it?
Let's have a little patience at least.
How long can it take someone to go to the door, open it, tell peeps to shove off, and get back?
Maybe you're right, he's not coming back. Great. So, no help from anybody.
Of course I'm right, so what now?
I suggest we meet somewhere in town and come up with a good plan. What about the old meeting place?
You mean that place?
Somewhere important to them, huh? Shame they didn't.
Shame they didn't say. But arresting either of them is out of the question at this time anyway. We won't have enough evidence against them. I just received a report that Miss Langley has been taken into custody. Well done.
Oh yeah, that's right. How to start repairing. There's your PC number. Haha, very funny. Determined. Desktop. Prison. Oh. Orwell has lost connection to the main server. Okay. Ah, there we go. The connection to the main server has been re-established.
It had a strange kind of... It was like the mainframe had vanished. It seemed like the loss between the servers here and here. Seems it's all slowly coming back to normal again. With a joker who thought he could intrude our database. InfoSec save averted the attack, huh?
Just started working this month, or March 2017. It's just been working that long. Requests information about a project called Demerge. What?
I feel like I've heard that name before, and I don't mean from Greek mythology.
Okay, Stilikin. Aw, he's talking, he has a family. Dangers of the omnipresent digital information. Nothing super important, it seems. Yes, and we'll never know what I missed. Anywho.
It seems like it was taken ages ago. Is that his child he's holding? How could I possibly miss this? I'm such an idiot. It's legitimate to change your name when immigrating, yet very few people do so. This is what Mr. Goldfield's errands must have done. He was reported missing in 1993, the year he immigrated. What did he do? As his family, did he, leave them behind?
Wait, what?
You're telling me You're telling me we've been chasing a dead man all this time? This is downright impossible. I mean, he did just write an email to Nina Madanova just yesterday, didn't he? Okay, I'm beginning to hate the fact that we can only look at points of data without knowing the full story. The truth is in here, but I just don't see it, damn it. Screw all of this. Screw Orwell. I need to think. Look at all the facts again. Just watch for a while and let me know if anything new happens, okay? So a report from the team. Brim's address just came in. It was completely abandoned. No furniture left, nothing, which is no longer a surprise, I guess. He is the one that attacked us. How dare he? You're interrupting my work, good sir. It was behind the back-end breakdown. I should have known. That's why it was so pathetic. Oh, great. I am not friends with Why am I? Where did that come from? I'll grant you to add more if any. I need to know. No. World, meet my good friend Benjamin Costigan. Benjamin, meet the world. On a fine sight, Benjamin seems like a fine man, doesn't he? He's 32, so in his best years lives a cozy life. Even has a pregnant fiancée named Amy Peters. Never would you guess what a terrible secret he hides. No. So Benjamin here is a government agent in a project they apparently called Orwell. How is this happening? This cannot be happening. I need to go home now. Never heard of it? No surprise. I hadn't either. They didn't want us to know, at least not yet. Orwell makes it mind-numbingly easy to spy on all of you. Just with a few mouse clicks, ordinary people recruited from anywhere in the world make these mouse clicks seem as if it was all just a game. Then there is Benjamin. He is the guy who receives your data, has an elaborate look at it, and says, this is the one we'll put in jail. This is the one's life where the fuck up. That's one hell of a job, isn't it? Now you might ask where did this Hancock fellow get his info from? The answer is from the Orwell project itself, because this thing isn't even secure. No, I don't expect you to believe me just like that. I'd like you to propose something better. Go and ask Benjamin. Oh yeah, I almost forgot that you don't know him. No problemo. Here's his address. If you would kindly visit him and send him my regards, that would be much appreciated. We'll take care of this bastard that sits on the other side of this Orwell project, who'd dig through all your personal files and grin while they look at your nude photographs. Thought is your friend. We'll get them for you, promise. The thought must be free again. Hancock. Well, that's the end of here. Wow, we learned so much in such a short period of time. His identity was compromised, personal information was exposed. Episode 5, Under the Spreading Chestnut Tree. Good morning, investigator. Since you have the most powerful investigative tool at your disposal, I suspect you already know who I am. You, on the other hand, have been a hard-working investigator so far. You've proved Orwell is working as intended. I will be your new advisor on this case. This has become far too important to leave the case to the advisor with an exposed identity. Symes as well, but no longer fit to work on Orwell. Moving forward, we will not speak about him again. As far as you are concerned, he never even existed. With yesterday's so-called revelation about Orwell's sympathizers, this terrorist group has taken to the streets. We need to show all of the nation Orwell is keeping them safe. We won't allow some fools to trample on everything we've achieved. We must get rid of the imposter pretending to be Abraham Goldfield, find out who did it and where they are hiding. Okay. Wow. Oh, my volume was just down.
I'm an idiot. A gathering? We must know Abraham Goldfield is dead, so we must be impersonating him. This is as clear as crystal. We must act swiftly and collect as much evidence as possible before this gathering commences. That is certainly up to no good. As you know, processing data chunks is time-consuming. I would say we have time for roughly 20 data chunks. Be considerate. Okay, it looks like we're coming close to the end here. I know, my last video was really long. But I think that this is a good point to end. And I hope you all enjoyed the video so far. If you have, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. And I hope to see you in another video. Bye!